are the greatest.
Pepsi, gotta have it. And the bowling proprietors of Western New York.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Pepsi Funtime Junior Bowling Show. Brian Blessing along with Mike Haynes. And Mike, as always, we're going to see some young bowlers in the next hour that can display some pretty good form.
It's a crazy format, as you've seen last week. We have 16 bowlers in an hour. Everybody throws 3 frames on camera, 7 frames off. It's fast and furious, and anything can happen.
And when they get their shot at being on TV, you got to watch the concentration level for some of these kids. They really get fired up.
Oh, it's great. Last week, your first time here, we saw two bowlers, a boy and a girl, both strike out in the 10th frame. Anything can happen.
Well, enough talking about it. Let's take a break and come back and show you some fine young bowlers on the Pepsi Funtime Junior Bowling Show. Stay with us.
Up with others. There's something about pulling together that helps you do better on your own. Maybe it's because your effort helped somebody else. Maybe it's because it's not necessarily over just because you have a bad night. Or maybe it's because you never stand taller than when you stand together. League bowling at BPAA centers, it's a whole lot more than a game.
If you're looking for a chance to improve your bowling game, come on out and see the equipment and accessories at Mike Haynes Pro Shop in the Tonawanda Bowling Center. Mike's been a mainstay at the center since 1977, and as a past member of the PBA, he'll give you the prompt personal service you'd expect from a bowling shop. Mike's commitment to bowling shows when you see the selection and service available to you. He also specializes in fitting for juniors and novices. So check out Mike Haynes Pro Shop in the Tonawanda Bowling Center, just off the Colvin Extension in Tonawanda.
And it's time to see our first bowler. Angela Myshak steps up, 7 years old. She's been bowling for a couple of years. Got a big old smile there, ready to go. And let's fire. And this one's coming in nicely.
Let fire, but it was a slow fire. The little ones, it takes a while to get it down the lane. But
Angela is in the 2nd grade out of Campus East. She bowls over in Thruway, and her current average is a solid 60. And let's see, we've got Tony and Karen, Angela's parents, on hand. Just get that big smile ready to throw it down.
Oh, sure. Got to look good for the camera.
She's having some fun.
That's
all right,
right.
She'll take 8 and run. And up next, Christine Webb. Lori, her mom's on hand, along with some friends who came to watch Christine bowl. Betty, Karen, and Nick are here to watch Christine.
Come on, Christine, get it up there. After 7 frames, these two girls were dead even. With the handicaps figured in, they were tied to the pin.
Christine comes to us from Grand Island, goes to Kagabine Elementary School. She's in the 2nd grade. She's got an 84 average and a lifetime high of 122. So she's had a big game in her young career.
Like swimming and softball and some writing and reading and doing her schoolwork. That's great.
Oh. And she likes bowling. She's got a big old smile even though she couldn't pick up the spare. There's Mom Lori. Little ones waste no time. Whoops. Well, I think that one caught her hip. But she'll come back firing, try to pick up this spare.
Little Tim
Mike getting a handful from the young participants.
Yeah, I told him to pay attention, and he's looking at the monitor, so I had to give him a shot. Okay, Angela, come on, let's see if she can get one down the center here.
And
she's throwing that outside line.
Here she goes. She's got the big hook.
The big
brings
turn.
It back, and she'll take 6 pins in this frame. All right, Christine, let's see what you can do. Christine Webb.
Trying to see all the styles from the little 7- and 8-year-olds, and both going in the same direction. They're aiming at that 6-pin instead of that 1-3 pocket.
Well, she'll take a quick 5 here, see if she can convert the spare. Here it comes, Christine. Hang in there. The anticipation of getting it back. Yeah, I don't get it back and let it go.
The ball returns are slower than what the kids want them to be. Now she's going the other side. Look at this.
Look at this. Try to backdoor that one.
Some pin action that you don't expect. 4-pin fell into the 5-pin into the 3-pin. That doesn't happen too often.
Now watch Angela here when she gets up here. She's got that big smile. She just got back. She was camping down in Holland on this chilly weekend, so she's all smiles because she's indoors and warm right now.
She's not sure which lane she should be on, so she's getting some direction from Len Pym here, who we seat off camera because we don't want to show him on TV.
Oh, you guys are tough. Oh, that one's not going to get there. But Angela gets another crack at it here in the 10th frame.
And then in case of a tie, if we ever have a tie, we have no roll-off. We just cut down the trophy a little bit, and our time frame is no roll-offs for ties. So this could be one here, depending on the pin count from both of our bowlers. Coming up next is we have James Windsor and Tim, who is better perform well, or
he'll hear
I'll
from you.
talk about him, yes.
Oh, look at this.
Look at this. That's a better shot.
All right, Angela.
7 out.
She'll take 7 to wrap things up. She finishes with what, Mike?
149 with her handicap, and so Christine is going to have a tough. She needs some form of a mark now.
Okay.
She's got 139 after 9.
Oh, this is a good one.
It's best shot of the
Here we go, Christine. See if she gets the action. Oh, tough break there.
That's what you see with the lightweight balls. That ball was right in the 1-3 pocket, and that the 6 or 8 pounder she had, it just deflects right into the. Watch the ball goes in front of the 10-pin.
Nothing wrong with that. That looked good to me.
As they get bigger and stronger, that with a heavier bowling ball, that kind of action won't happen.
Yeah, let's get Christine to wrap things up for us here.
Tim's got an eye on our job here, Brian.
I know,
he's more interested in what we're doing. Look at this shot here. Nice try. 149 to 148.
Good shot, Christine.
Angela is our winner.
So good job by our 2 young ladies to get us started. And now Jimmy Windsor's up, 10 years old. And a little quick on that one. Take a little back action as well. And get 5 on his first shot. Jimmy's from Buffalo, goes to Science Magnet School in the 5th grade. Bowls right here at Abbott Lanes. Current average 110. Lifetime high game of 156. And I love this, yeah. The sports and hobbies, baseball, swimming, and, oh boy, here's a surprise.
Video games. Yeah, right. You ever see a kid come to the bowling center? Hey, Dad, give me a quarter. Hey, Dad, give me $1.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah, you bowl. I'll meet you at the game.
It's a big business, those video games, that's for sure.
And here's the young man that's been keeping an eye on us, and you in particular, Mike, Timothy Nat.
Uh-oh, he better pay attention down the lanes here.
Well, he's determined, but he's from West Seneca. Bowls out of Southgate. His current average is 60. He's got a 121 high game. Tim likes baseball, basketball, and card collecting.
It's another big hobby that's really
I
huge.
think he likes TV too.
Yeah.
He sat here, he was watching the monitor. Right?
Wanted to see how he was going to look. There you
Look
go,
at this
Tim.
one.
That's better. Took him a while to get.
That one might have enough on it.
Nice job.
Picks up 9 on his spare. Tries to convert, comes up just short. Good shot, Tim.
He'd really.
Here you go, Tim. You've been watching it. There you go. As he intently watches the replay. And we're back live. This one's got a shot.
That was right in the pocket, too. That was a very good shot by Jim.
Jimmy Windsor leaving the 5 pin. See if he can get the mark here. Don and Marilyn, Jimmy's parents, on hand. He's been bowling for 4 years. He's going with the comfortable approach here, Mike. He's got the shirt out.
Why not? So you can throw a little hook. Get up there. Nice shot for a spare. That's what I like to see.
Our first mark of the show.
His opponent, James, gets a spare, and Tim's clapping on the way up for him.
I think Tim's just genuinely excited about whatever he does here.
That's it. Gonna work a little bit on his footwork there. He got to get that form down better, but not bad.
He's got that inside-out release.
Well, you got to finish on that left foot and get the right foot behind you for balance, and you got to try to do that when you're young.
Well, this is Tim's first year of bowling without the bumpers.
Okay.
And his parents, Russ and Renee, are here. On hand to watch Tim, and this one a little better. See if it backs up for him. It looks like he'll get 7 and then 8. Just a little action from behind. And we go to the 10th frame with young Jimmy Windsor working on a mark. Let's see if he can take advantage of that. I think he did.
Real
Look
good
at this
shot.
one.
There we go. A strike in a 10.
He had some pretty good speed on that ball. A little velocity never hurt.
He was down 9 pins, and he spares strikes in the 10th and 9th and 10th. And beautiful.
As he takes it across, and it's the Jersey action there. And another good shot. Good for 9. Let's see if Jim can wrap it up here with a strike and a spare in the 10th.
So again, the bowlers keep their Pepsi shirts. Pepsi, we can't thank Pepsi enough for sponsoring it. We see so many kids, and they really enjoy the program. Tim is enjoying his time here, that's for sure. Very good.
And Jimmy Windsor enjoying every inch of that shirt. He's got it out for all to see.
We'll be able to wear that for a few years.
I think so, yeah.
Get them big, you can get some good use out of them.
All right, now here's Tim then. Let's see what he can do here on the way out. He's got that first shot on the alley this time. That's a start. See if he can get the mark. This young man with a lot of enthusiasm.
Oh, I think wait till he sees it on TV. On the replay. The replay.
He takes his shot. He comes back. He sits right next to us and watches everybody else on the monitor.
And he saw his parents on. He goes, there they are.
So he's certainly enjoying his experience here. Let's see if he can get a little more air time.
Nope.
Oh, he's watching and waiting on that one, but it's going to slide down the gutter for him. But a good effort by Jimmy Windsor and Timothy then. And here's Tim right back with us. Have a seat, partner. We'll be right back with you here on the Pepsi Funtime Junior Bowling Show.
Sometimes the best test of yourself is to team up with others. There's something about pulling together that helps you do better on your own. Maybe it's because your effort helped somebody else. Maybe it's because it's not necessarily over just because you have a bad night. Or maybe it's because you never stand taller than when you stand together. League bowling at BPAA centers, it's a whole lot more than a game.
And now the KIZ weather. Hot, hot, and hot. We have unconfirmed reports of people actually evaporating as a result of spontaneous combustion.
They say the only way to avoid combusting is by drinking unusually large amounts of ice-cold Pepsi.
Well, that just goes to show you shouldn't believe everything you hear on the radio. And that's the weather on KIZ Radio.
Whoa, this is an unusually large amount of Pepsi.
Y'all keep cool now.
We've moved. St. Angelo's Restaurant and Bar is now roomier and exclusively located in the Tonawanda Bowling Center. Our newly remodeled dining room features daily specials and a full-service bar. Our Italian dinners are among the best around. Try our famous Build-A-Lunch for only $3.50. We carry a variety of takeout favorites, too. Don't forget to ask about our party and banquet facilities. Call 694-4231 or 833-7499. For great food, it's St. Angelo's, Tonawanda's hometown favorite.
The #1 home repair problem is basement water leakage, and the permanent solution for the past 30 years has been B-Dry waterproofing. The B-Dry specialized draining system performs inside your home in any weather, year-round, without outside excavation. B-Dry advanced techniques are thorough, non-toxic, and fully warranted to be free from water leakage for the full life of the structure, regardless of ownership, at no additional cost. Call B-Dry Waterproofing at 689-7620. We're in the 9X Yellow Pages.
So, welcome back to Abbott Lanes and the Pepsi Funtime Junior Bowling Show. We go to the girls 10 and 11 age group, and Sarah Beener steps up. Out of the town of Tonawanda goes to Kenmore Middle.
Pretty teal ball. Probably was a Christmas present or something. It looks brand new. And she starts out with 5 pins.
Sarah bowls at Manor Lanes. Her coach is Jackie. She's got an average of 98 and a lifetime high game 157.
Different hobby.
Yeah, collects china thimbles. And stepping up now, Amy Kitcho. This is her first year bowling. Let's see what she can do. A lefty. That one looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's coming right in there.
Nice shot. Amy.
Get over.
Get it down there.
She's really taking some late action.
She goes to Star Points in the 5th grade, and her mom is her coach. So,
also at South Transit.
Gary and Debbie Deal are on hand. Gary's her stepdad. Debbie with the coaching assignment, and see if it works out here. Amy's got a high game of 129. She plays the flute. She's in the Girl Scouts.
And bowling, you know, it's just a sport for all ages. You know, you go from 6 and 5. You see some 4-year-olds and a bumper program, and you go to a bowling center on something like we over at Tonawanda Friday afternoon. We have a senior league. We have people. There's a gentleman there, I think he's 92. He bowls 3-4 times a week and still throws a 14-pound ball. He's amazing. And so it's a sport for all ages, that's for sure.
Yeah, and especially in the...
I don't think I'll be bowling when I'm 92, but I hope
we'll get you a 10-pound ball.
Yeah, hopefully.
This looks good for Sarah.
Beauty, nice
and
shot.
She's going to cover that one. To the delight of Bruce and Roseanne, who are on hand, parents, and Grandma's here as well, and her brother Bobby. You see her to watch her bowl.
A little replay action. Beautiful spare.
Piece of cake.
Uh-oh.
And Amy let that one get away from her.
Look at the look. Whoops.
Oh, well.
It's only television, Amy. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
There's Gary and Debbie here to cheer Amy on. See if Amy can regroup a bit here and fire this one right down the middle. Working on that gum. That looks better.
A little more concentration.
I think she got it. Come on.
Get over there.
There it is. Nice shot. So that's the total spare you got. But
bowling is unpredictable.
This one's certainly worth another look. Did some good pin action. And Sarah wastes no time. She's right back up there. She lets fire. The rusty gate there. Yeah, no, gotcha. I think that's Bobby. That's her brother.
They look like a brother.
Yeah.
He was on TV, a little airtime. Smiling a little bit.
Let's see if Sarah can pick this up. He likes to.
At least we caught him paying attention a little
That's
bit.
right.
That was good.
And a good effort to wrap things up there for Sarah. She ends up with a 176 with her handicap. And Amy working on a mark here.
She needs some kind of another mark here. Oh.
Well, she picked it up last time.
But can she do it again?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Sarah's going to be our victor in this segment of the girls 10 and 11.
See, there's our young partner, Tim.
Oh, yeah.
He's sitting there right to the left of Amy. Oh, he's going to turn around and watch.
He's always asking questions about something.
He's got every angle covered in the bowling alley here today. Let's see if Amy can get this one up. Yeah, it's
just the 7.
I'll take the 7 out. And Sarah Binar gets the victory over Amy Kitcho in that match. And now we go to boys 10 and 11. Josh Schuster steps up, and oh, look at this, a speed ball.
Like we say, fast and furious action here.
Boy, that's an attack there. He's get up there and let rip.
You said throughout the shows, a lot of the kids will use a ball. It'll get too light for them real quick, and when you start seeing some of the younger kids throwing, a 10-year-old throwing an 8-pounder, it gets too light for them, and they tend to wing it a little bit, and you lose some of your accuracy.
Good calling.
Well, you see it with the kids, where I'm at Tonawanda, that when they do get a heavier ball, sometimes they can improve their scores.
You just got to look at Josh Schuster's mom, Bev, and his opponent today, Jeff Slamba, 10 years old, from Pendleton, goes to Star Point in the 5th grade. And he's going to get the 7 there. Let's see if they get a handle on the lanes here. There's Jim. That's Jeff's dad. His brothers, Matt and Chris. There's Matt right there with the red hat. Jeff is a cartoon lover. That's what his brothers told me to say.
Oh, okay.
He's a big Tasmanian devil fan.
All right.
And he's a Bills fan. They said, you better put that in, too. Nice. This one's got a shot.
Oh, we have a barn burner. Brian, 1 pin separates the bowlers and our...
With a couple of frames left, Josh Schuster from Tonawanda. He attends Highland Elementaries in the 5th grade. He bowls at Manor Lanes. There you go. Josh, pick the right lane out and watch him let rip here. His current average is 103. This one's going to get him dancing a little bit. As Mike told us last week, he's got the soldier left.
Yeah, the 2-8 for the righties. You see the 3-9 for the lefties, and it's a very difficult spare. You got to cover both pins with the ball.
Josh's favorite subject in school is math. He enjoys playing the computer.
Nope, that's going to come up.
That was playing the computer, not paying for the computer.
Yeah.
Nobody enjoys that.
Kids nowadays, they get a computer, and they have so many computer games on these things that...
Tell me about it. Guess what we got for Christmas?
You got to fight the kid to play the games, right, Brian?
Well, that's why I got it for him, so I could play the game. And Jeff lets fly. Records 6 with his first shot here in the 9th frame. And we still have a tight one going here, huh?
Yes, it.
With the 1 pin difference right now.
That dreaded tie, which first time we had a tie, I go, Len, what do we do? Keep bowling. Next 2. So we just gave him each a trophy and gave him the same size trophy and went from there.
Look out. He got it. Oh, that light ball got the best of him there.
He had deflected a little bit, but Jeff is up 2 pins, so see if Joshua can put some pressure on here with a mark.
Look at this. Josh attacks. I mean, he goes right to the ball, right? Gets the ball, eyes it up, and he's off to the races.
He's aggressive, that's for sure.
And he's got 8, and this is one I think
can be made.
He can get here. Okay, this is the fun thing watching just the eyes and the anticipation. Give me that ball back.
Some of the kids are hilarious. Got to go back a little. No, 9 out.
All right, so you mentioned the dreaded tie.
Well,
you got a shot at it
Jeff
here.
needs 8 pins for a win, 7 pins for a tie. So throw a strike. What the heck?
Got that wide grip, good form, and
There. 6. Well, let's see. The girl, he could be.
You know,
he could get one of these, and well, but we're just gonna. If we get a tie, we'll go to the commercial, and we'll tell you what's gonna happen about it.
Well, Josh's favorite subject is math. I wonder if he's added it up and knows he leads by one pin on this last shot.
The kids really don't know what the scores are. So I just hope he gets a spare.
And he does.
No tie here, folks. He does the spare trick. All right. So Jeff is going to get our. I think the trophies are like maybe 3/4 of an inch bigger than one than the other, but they're all nice.
And Jeff says you ain't getting rid of me just yet. I got another shot left here in the 10th. And he's going to wrap things up for us in this match. Jeff Slamba. He's going to take it out with a solid 8 there and grab a win in this match here on the Pepsi Funtime Junior Bowling Show. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
And now the KIZ weather. Hot, hot, and hot. We have unconfirmed reports of people actually evaporating as a result of spontaneous combustion.
They say the only way to avoid combusting is by drinking unusually large amounts of ice-cold Pepsi.
Well, that just goes to show you shouldn't believe everything you hear on the radio. And that's the weather on KIZ Radio.
Whoa, this is an unusually large amount of Pepsi.
Y'all keep cool now.
Sometimes the best test of yourself is to team up with others. There's something about pulling together that helps you do better on your own. Maybe it's because your effort helped somebody else. Maybe it's because it's not necessarily over just because you have a bad night. Or maybe it's because you never stand taller than when you stand together. League bowling at BPAA centers, it's a whole lot more than a game.
Don't miss the slams, jams, and flips when the Bud Light Daredevils come to town. All the action takes place Wednesday, February 16th, when the Canisius Golden Griffins battle the Niagara Purple Eagles in a Little 3 matchup. At the half, the Bud Light Daredevils will amaze you with their acrobatic slam dunk routine. For tickets and information, call 888-2970. That's Canisius versus Niagara and the Bud Light Daredevils Wednesday night at 7:35 live from Memorial Auditorium. Sponsored in part by Wegmans, Try It Distributing, Canisius College, and Empire Sports Network.
Combo. Check us out.
Isn't it time you bowled at a Convo Bowling Center? We're waiting for you.
Welcome back to the Pepsi Funtime Junior Bowling Show. Our participants in our first segment, these young men and women, doing a real nice job for us today. And we got a couple of participants to talk to right now. Sarah Beanhart is here. Sarah, how about it? You're a little nervous when you get up here and you got a big crowd and the TV lights on you?
Yeah.
Well, you did a pretty good job out there. You got the trophy. You got the job done.
Yeah.
Tell us about bowling. What's it been like for you? You getting better, and what do you like about it?
Well, I'm getting better, and I like it because you really don't know what you're going to do and how you're going to do it.
That's the truth. It's a tough game, isn't it?
Yeah.
You never know every time you go out there. But what's your strategy when you start out? Just try to hit the head pin for now?
Yeah.
Well, that seems to be a good plan. Let's go over here, and Jeff Slom is here. Jeff, congratulations. You did some pretty good bowling out there.
Yeah.
Now, it was fun, huh? You weren't nervous at all with the TV cameras and a pretty good gallery of people back here to watch it?
No, not really.
Maybe the thing that worry you the most, your brothers, was it Matt and Chris were here?
Yeah.
Are they supporting you back there?
I don't know.
They wouldn't tell you. Now, they're telling me you're a big cartoon lover. Is that the story?
Yeah.
What was it? The Tasmanian Devils is the guy you like?
Yep. He's my favorite.
He is? And what do you like about him?
I don't know. He's just cool.
He's cool. All right, it works. How about the Bills? Now, I understand you're a big Bills fan, too.
Yep.
What's the story? They're going to go back to the Super Bowl, do you think?
Yeah, probably.
Well, you heard it here. Jeff Slamba says the Bills are going back. And we're going to come right back in just a moment on the Pepsi Funtime Junior Bowling Show. Stay with us. We've got some more matches on the way in just a moment.
Sometimes the best test of yourself is to team up with others. There's